Hello and welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program. Last time, you may remember, we flew into orbit and orbited the Earth twice before coming back and landing on the South Polar ice cap, or Antarctica, or whatever you want to call it. And we unlocked this. We now have a new engine, a Sepratron, and a solid fuel booster. So, whoopsies. So, I think this time we're just gonna try and get into orbit some more, maybe a bigger orbit or something. And then, I don't know, I guess we'll do something. Oh, I'm gonna mute my mic here quick, so. There. That way there's just not all that clicking sound. I kind of forgot to do that. So, we're going to start with this capsule here. And, so this is this must be the new one. So then we need a fuel tank. Actually, no, we need a structural decoupler. And then we need a parachute too. Let's put some science goo on here too. Right there. And I might just put a couple more parachutes, some of these, on. I don't want to block the hatch though. That's fine for now. So then we'll call this Orbiter Mark III to orbit the Earth some more. So I just watched on Netflix all the When We Left Earth series, and that was kind of cool. So now I'm like all into this, you know. So we got Jebediah Kerbin on here, so we'll save this and then we'll go to launch. And it's actually a really good series. If you enjoy watching these, you'll probably really enjoy that. It's on Netflix. It's When We Left Earth, and yeah, let's launch during the day. They go through all of the Mercury missions, and then the Gemini, and then finally the Apollo, and then they go into the shuttle. Now, in the sandbox mode, I just tried to make a quick space shuttle, but it didn't work so well because I don't know, the way the parts hooked together, it wouldn't be able to launch very well. So, for now, we'll just stick with rockets, and then, oh, you know what I never did? Is organize this. Let's go back to the vehicle assembly quick, so that way I can fix this. So first these four, and then also this one goes down here. Then that decouples, then that decouples. First that decouples, and then that decouples, and then that engine fires there, and then it decouples there, and then that engine fires, and then we need a new one, and we need to drag that down, so that decouples. Okay, now we'll save and launch. Why did that do that? Okay. Sun should be coming soon. There it is. Look at that. Okay, we will be ready to launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff. Oh, gotta put that on so that way we don't go out of control. Okay. Let's see if we can't just stop the spinning here. Now we're kind of spinning off to the north, which is not exactly what I wanted, but oh well. And we're about to jettison the rockets. There go the rockets. See if we can't control this a little better now. Turn more to the east. There we go. Now we're going east. We'll jettison that. Initiate that rocket. And now we'll flatten out our turn some. So now this time we'll try and get a little further off into space. Out away from the Earth's atmosphere a little more. So let's go to M. We'll zoom in here. And then let's go here and add a maneuver. Stretch this out. Okay, so then this is at 19,000. That's not right. So let's go here and add a maneuver. Actually, let's take this maneuver and delete that. Take this maneuver, expand that, and then go this way. And then we'll go M. So let's go X right now, and then get this arranged for the launch. Turn SAS back on. Burn in 20 seconds. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, 1, mark. Burn for 1 minute and 3 seconds. We'll probably have to jettison this launch here, as I don't think we'll have enough fuel to burn for a full minute, but we still have another fuel tank. Okay, okie dokie then. So now, 33 seconds remaining. We're gonna have to dump right now. Fire the next rocket. Another 20 seconds of burn. And we don't have an orbit quite yet. We now have an orbit. And in 3, 2, 1, stop. Oh, I maybe went a little far on that. So now we'll get up to 689. When we get over there, we are just going to burn a little bit to extend this out some. So we're currently at 81. Let's fast forward until we get to 100,000 feet, and then we're going to take a goo sample. So now let's take a goo sample. The goo seems to have clumped into a sphere. It also seems to have become brittle. So we'll keep that data. And also, I now know what EVA stands for. It means extravehicular activity. And that's from that When We Left Earth program that I was watching. So, should we go for a spacewalk? Yeah. It's I don't know how to control demand. if he gets out, though, is the problem. So if we take a EVA report, you've recorded your observations about the situation, and that's 8 science. We'll keep that data. Look at that, we're just sitting out in the middle of space. Oh, what's this? We can... Here, let's get back in. Now click on that, extend. Oh, we can transmit our data back. Ah, that's cool. One experiment will become inoperable. One experiment module will become inoperable if their data is removed. Transmit reusable ones only. 8 data received. Just 8 science added. Cool bean. Oh my goodness. So, now if we take a crew report, it seems we are very much in space, but that didn't give us any science. Why not? Whatever, we'll keep it. Review report. Oh, it just lets us. Okie dokie then. Well, we're just gonna speed up time a little. Okay. And we're gonna stop here. And now we are going to spin this around. Oh, a little too far. And we're gonna just extend. Now we don't have a whole lot of fuel, so we're just gonna extend it a wee bit. And pull that up. And let's burn. And we'll stop there. That looks good. This is at 411 and this is at like 689. So if we go back inside, because we still have to be able to have enough fuel to turn around and stop us, so that way we don't crash into outer space. So let's speed over here. So now we're on the dark side of the moon. Let's take a sample on the light side of the Kerbin, not the moon, of goo, and when we are okay, let's slow her down here. So let's extend this. And now let's observe the mystery goo. Goo feels right at home here. Okay. So, if we transmit it, we get 0. Recovery of 2.3 science. That's not very much science. Okay, well, we'll keep it. Anyways. So, I wonder if we go on another EVA and take a EVA report. You've recorded your observations. That didn't give us any science, I guess. Oh well. So we'll get back in now. So if we transmit our data, transmit reusable ones only. Warning, not enough. Oh. We're out of battery. Hopefully we don't need battery to get back. We shouldn't, should we? I mean, it's just a rocket. Wow, I forgot about that. So, I think what we'll do is we'll land right, actually, Kerbal space area. Where is that? It's like I looked for it last time, I didn't find it. I want to say it's on this continent here. Although this whole thing is just like a Pangea continent. It's not exactly what I would call... Well, yeah, it doesn't match Earth anyway. In any way, shape, or form. I mean, it's kind of got little hints like Spain, maybe, and Africa. Huh. So, we're gonna orbit the Earth a couple times. And now, we will get here. And now let's go M. And let's turn around. Why can't we turn around? We have no power. So right now... So we can still fire our rockets, but we can't spin or anything. So I guess we'll have to get to the other side. So that way we are facing this. And now fire our rockets. And that's gonna bring us down. Let's keep firing them if we can. So that way we land on Earth. There. That should get us right kind of next to those mountains. Maybe in the mountains. There we go. Right there. Because we haven't landed in the mountains yet. So, now let's speed up some time. This might be a bit of a problem for re-entry. Hopefully our chutes don't need electricity to deploy. So if we slow down and go M. Where's Earth? Okay, let's jettison this, because we don't need that anymore. And let's zoom in and retract this. Oh, now we can spin. Holy smokes. Oh, we got electric charge now. Cool beans. Whoa. There it is. So we'll aim here. And fast forward some. Oh, maybe it was because... I don't know. Maybe you can't do it when... We must have been fast forwarded slightly. Okay, now we're coming in with 100,000 meters. Now we're at 80,000. Somehow it recharged our batteries. Don't know how. So we're aiming for... Oh wow. We were aiming for those mountains, but it kind of fell short. So now we're right in the middle of them. Oh well. We're gonna land like right here. We could maybe walk to the mountains. Just make sure this is at warp 1 speed. 30,000 should be about re-entry. And there it is, right at 30,000. Glowing orange. And still glowing orange. Slowing down. And then sound barrier. Oh, we'll maybe land right on these rocks here. And there's that. Now we'll deploy our chutes. Keep this right on that X there. We can walk over there and get an EVA. Or get a surface sample. Chute should open at about 100 meters per second. Now, there we go. Now I'll just speed this up a little. That way we get a little closer to the ground. And slow it down a little. Warp speed 1. And approaching the ground. And we did it! Okay, so let's go outside. And we will plant a flag. There we go. Site name. Second orbit expedition. Actually, let's capitalize this. Second orbit expedition. Landing site of second orbit expedition. Okay, so now let's walk over towards these mountains. Wow, that's quite a hike. If we take a surface sample here, this is dirt and small grass. You suspect this isn't going to be much of a groundbreaking data, or groundbreaking recovery. We'll keep the data, and if we get in here, it should store it in the capsule, so that way we can go take another surface sample by the mountains. So we'll get on, and then board. Surface sample from Kerbin's Highlands added. Okay, now we'll go for an EVA again. And now, space, there we go. We will walk over here, and we'll be there in about 1 second. Okay, so we are now have walked 5 kilometers in 39 minutes and 35 seconds. So it's been quite a spacewalk, or Kerbal, whatever you want to call it. It's been a walk, a long hike. But so I guess let's take a surface sample, and because I don't feel like walking another 5 kilometers to that peak. So let's take a surface sample. This is dirt and grass and some small rocks. Really? So it's the exact same stuff that was down there, but well, it's 9 science, so we'll keep that data. We'll take an EVA report for 2.4 science. We'll keep that too. And because I don't feel like walking back, we're just gonna recover the vessel. So we gathered 11.4 science just from that little hike there, so now we have 51. And then if we go here and recover the Corbiter Mark III, which is here, and recover that. Yes, please. We got 16.2. Wow, that's not very much science. Recovery of recovery of a vessel returning from Corbiter. So most was the mystery goo while in near space. The one that was in high space was only 2.3, so I don't know why. But anyways, we got that. So we'll close that. Seemed like a lot of work for not a whole lot of stuff that we've gotten out of it. So we now have 67 science, and these all cost 45 science. So this will help us get a lot more science. And then we have a battery pack, so that way we don't run out of batteries like we did last time. Otherwise, we have flight control, which gives us a SAS wheel, Stayputnik, which is basically ultimate solution in crew safety, a lightweight sphere equipped with remote receivers and tiny gyros for orientation. It carries no crew at all, thus keeping them perfectly safe from all harm. This device does require electricity to operate, however, and will cease to function if the power runs out. Built-in batteries should keep it going for about 10 minutes. This is medium, that's for the SAS. This is, yeah. Otherwise we get support struts, launch stability stuff, radial decouplers, and a tri-stack coupler. I don't really want that. So otherwise we have the radial mount liquid engine and a FLT 800 fuel tank with a fuel capacity of 460. So, you know, I think I'm going to go with this one. Just because we don't have any batteries or anything, but this science thing should help us get a lot of science points. So let's go ahead and buy this for 45 science, and that gives us the ability to buy battery pack, battery bank, and then voltaic panels, which charges batteries 45 a minute. Illuminators, lights, and then we have space exploration. We have a mobile processing lab, a Pegasus mobility enhancer. Oh, that's a ladder, and a thermometer. And we also have a micro landing strut and a small gear bay. So, and that's all 90 science. So, I guess might have to do a few more space explorations. I think the next one I'm going to buy is this one, just so that way we get some power up in space. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode of the Kerbal Space Program, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day. Bye.